Grace had no idea that she had just married into a wealthy family. On the very night of her wedding, the entire family tied her to a table. The truth was, her new husband's family followed an ancient tradition. Whenever a new member joined the family, they had to play a game with everyone on the wedding night. Eager to become part of the rich family, Grace agreed without asking any questions. They began explaining the rules. The family owned a magical box that randomly selected a game by revealing words on a blank playing card. Whatever game appeared on the card had to be played. Grace drew a blank card, and the words hide and seek appeared. The moment Ethan saw it, his face turned pale. To keep the game fair, all the security cameras were switched off, and the mansion's front door locked itself automatically. Grace quickly decided to hide inside an elevator. What she didn't know was that the moment she went into hiding, everyone else began arming themselves. Everyone except Daniel carried deadly weapons. This wasn't an ordinary game of hide and seek. It was a deadly hunt, and Grace was the prey. Frustrated, Grace wanted to sneak back to her bedroom and forget the whole thing, but Daniel suddenly grabbed her, and the two hid behind the bed. Moments later, the maid, Emily, entered the room. She looked around, but failed to notice them hiding behind the bed. Just as she was about to leave, a scream echoed through the room. She looked up in shock and froze. Emily was dead. The family had mistaken her for Grace and killed her by accident. The horrifying sight left Grace trembling with fear. While the family carried Emily's body away, Grace and Daniel quietly slipped out of the room. Grace demanded to know why Daniel hadn't warned her earlier. Daniel admitted he never imagined she would be unlucky enough to draw the hide-and-seek card. He then revealed the family's darkest secret. Long ago, they had made a deal with the devil. As long as they completed the deadly game, the family would continue to enjoy unimaginable wealth. But if they failed, the entire family would be destroyed. Daniel never truly believed in the curse, so he decided to help Grace escape. With time running out, Daniel told Grace to hide in the kitchen while he headed to the security room to unlock the front door. But on her way there, Grace ran into the household staff preparing the food. There was nowhere to run. Suddenly, a woman fired a shot from behind, but the bullet accidentally flew past Grace's father-in-law instead. Grace narrowly escaped and hid in the basement, where she met Daniel's older brother, Alex. Alex hated the family's twisted tradition, so he secretly gave Grace 10 seconds to run. Grace rushed into another room where she found an old hunting rifle hanging on the wall. She loaded it and hurried toward the kitchen. Just as she was about to blast the lock off the door, a servant walked in. Grace quietly aimed the rifle at him and ordered him to open the door, but she had no idea the rifle was fake. Panicking, she smashed the servant over the head with a water pitcher, knocking him to the ground. At that exact moment, Daniel unlocked the front door from the security room. Grace sprinted outside. The estate's garden was built like a massive maze. Behind her, the beam of a flashlight swept through the darkness, searching for her. She quickly ducked behind a tree, desperately trying to stay hidden.